This is the GJRB Online Network.
From the outside in, I gotta tell you that I've never been a lover until these things I can't ignore about you. Hook me, I don't wanna play this game. I felt so much before a touch. I'm melting away, away, away. But I won't complain. You shower these foolish things.
Benny Sutton and In the Stone. New music from him on GGRB Online. We've been playing that for a while with some new stuff. But it's one of the ones we played. We played a lot of Benny's, including some of his great cover of the Motown era classic. And got some good ones there for you. It's Benny Sutton, In the Stone. New music from him. Before that, You Comfort Me, Dangerous Beats. And we wrapped up the hour with 6 p.m. Chill by William Lateo and Eleanor Rigby earlier with Pete Relic. And the last hour of Smooth Afternoon for today here on GGRB Online. Hope you're enjoying the program. Got some more good smooth jazz hits. Also earlier, you heard Light My Fire, Woody Herman's new Thundering Herd. Actually, it wrapped up the hour. And Forever My Love by Kenny G. And I hope you're enjoying the program. Our smooth jazz here on GGRB Online. Smooth Afternoon, usually heard the first Friday of each month on GGRB Online, starting with the wave of smooth jazz at 1 o'clock, and then at 3 o'clock we're live. And of course, we're going to be expanding that a little bit. We're going to try to get this show on more than just once a month. With I was calculating that yesterday, and I have hours of nonstop smooth jazz. Hours and hours, well over 12 hours. So we're going to be broadcasting expanded here as soon as we upgrade to the broadcaster plan. When we do, I'll be broadcasting a lot more often with a lot more programming here on GGRB Online, and we'll be on the air quite a bit. So, but I'm trying the best I can to be on the air steady over an hour or so. I'm just, flipping and just broadcasting and doing it nonstop whenever I can. And that'll include some voice track shows and some pre-recorded ones, and putting in our inserts locally. It's going to be pretty good when we get this thing going nonstop, which I'm hoping we'll be able to do here pretty soon. And I'll be paying for a 3-hour plan, putting some money aside for a discount. Hopefully at the end of September, we should see what happens there. And when we do upgrade, I'll be promoting that heavily with some promos I'll be recording. And we're going to get this upgrade going. And then we'll be able to be on the air nonstop for 3 hours straight, which would be absolutely fabulous. But I'm doing pretty good expanding this 45 minutes. It works out pretty good with it, but you have to deal with a 7-minute break. That's all I can tell you at this point. Just have to deal with that 7-minute break. I can't do nothing otherwise. But we'll be doing some different things with that and expanding out. So as I said before, it's just that's the way it goes here. All right, tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to continue with our smooth jazz nonstop, 50 minutes nonstop smooth jazz here on GGRB Online, and close out today's show. Got new emerging artists, brand new stuff for you here on GGRB Online, so I hope you'll tune in. We got new music from Mr. Grant on the way, and that's coming up. But this is a brand new piece of music. It's absolutely fabulous. Check this out, because I was listening to this last night. I said, this is a fabulous new selection, and I'm hoping that it'll get into the heavy play here. It's kind of relaxing for this time of day, but hey, kick back, because a lot of you are home from work. Kick back, relax, and enjoy this. Larry Ludwig, we played a lot of his stuff, including I think it was a My Breeze. I know for sure that it was the Gershwin's Cat, and a bunch of other really good ones we played from him. And he's absolutely fabulous. And he has a new one, and it's called Midnight Metro. This is Larry Ludwig. And there you go. That's Blue Trip by T Machine. And before that, it was Dance With You All Night, Jeff Smith and Friends. And you heard heard some new music from Larry Ludwig. Great, pretty piece of music there. A short one, about minute 50 seconds, called Midnight Metro. And Benny Sutton with a new one called In the Stone. Smooth afternoon on GJRB Online. Gary J. Russell with you. Hope you're enjoying the program wherever you're listening across America. Thanks for tuning in. And if you listen to us live, great. If no listeners, actually, because I'm looking on here, we did not have any listeners throughout the whole show. It's just that simple. Don't know why, just for some apparent reason, no one listens to this jazz program. But hey, I'm going to do it anyway. And if you don't like the jazz, you can always go somewhere else. And of course, that's what you probably did. But anyway, glad you could be with me. Got some more great smooth jazz here as we'll wrap up our show. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Got a few more things. Got weather on the 5s for Clinton, Iowa coming up here very shortly. And I'll give you our Clinton weather forecast. We're going to do that. And then we'll have what's going to be coming up this week on GJRB Online as far as programming is concerned. We will be on the air just about every day next week, except for Monday and Wednesday. Monday we will not be on because I got some cleaning up to do around here. I got this studio that needs cleaned really bad. Just not kidding you. I gotta go. The desk, just not enough room on my desk for anything anymore. It's just crammed with all kinds of junk and like all my stuff here. So like when I do my show, all that stuff falls on the floor. I got a mess of stuff, and what happens is it just gets thrown around, and I got a pretty good mess going on here, and try to clean up. It gets messy. And I say life gets messy, clean it up. So I've got to do that on Monday. Got a few things to get ready for next week. I'll be on the air Tuesday morning until 1 o'clock, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. with our Gary J. in the Morning Show. And we'll be on the air live with that. And then Thursday, probably back over there at the Church of Christ Studios, another Christian rock show, some various other stuff. And I'm not sure. Let's see what's going on next Friday. What did I say we're going to do next Friday? Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to do the Gary Russin program, Freestyle Friday edition next Friday. 3 o'clock Central Time right here on GJRB Online. I had mentioned that before. So next week we'll be doing that one. The best of the Gary Russin program, Freestyle Friday edition, next week, starting with our news and commentary. So if you're tuning in live, we'll be on at 3 o'clock Central Daylight Time right here on Spreaker. Of course, we'll give you all that again, all that information if you missed it before on our schedule. And of course, I will also be doing the darn it. What am I trying to say here? Also be doing the shout-outs for Spreaker, too. So we got my Spreaker shout-outs coming up. So just to be aware of that, we'll be giving you all the shout-outs for Spreaker, all our DJs, and all the great people who broadcast here on Spreaker. So we got the Spreaker shout-outs coming up. And I always love doing that because I get a chance to promote all the great people who are on here. Brought to you by Spreaker, of course. Spreaker, Spreaker, and broadcast to the world. And give yourself notification. Get yourself on here. Because I'll tell you, this is a great place to broadcast. And you can monetize, make some money off of it. It's not very much, gotta tell you right now, but it's good. I mean, if you just want a little cash to, you can make money off your podcast. But I don't. I'd rather do this for free. I enjoy doing it. Let's see what else we got. I got some more really good stuff here, so I hope you'll stay with me. We had a great time doing this program, our Smooth Jazz Show here on GJRB Online, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. and enjoying the program. Got more smooth jazz coming up, including that brand new one by Mr. Grant. Stay with me here on GJRB Online. Right now, though, it's time for Weather on the Fives. Take a look at our Clinton weather forecast. Before we do, let's take a look at elsewhere across the nation. Los Angeles, California, checking in with 90 degrees and fair. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, checking in at 78, and 78 also for Des Moines. In Salem, Massachusetts, at 65 degrees under partly cloudy skies, 90 in partly sunny in Paducah, Kentucky. South Platte, Nebraska, checking in at 75 in partly cloudy skies. Elsewhere, let's go further down. Houston, Texas, checking in at 96 degrees. Fairbanks, Alaska is cool at 54. Tampa, Florida, 91 degrees, and Port St. Lucie, 94. And they're under partly cloudy skies, mostly cloudy in Tampa, Florida right now as that storm pulls out. And I'm going to, for the sake of it, check out that area over there where that hurricane is, over there in Cape Hatteras. Let's see if we can get in on that one. Let's see. Okay, Cape Hatteras. Is it in there? Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, seashore. Let's see what we got for Cape Hatteras. We'll see here. It's not taking me there, is it? Oh, yeah, here we go. Now, they got in Cape Hatteras right now, they're under a active storm surge warning. This is in Manteo, North Carolina at the Norfolk International Station. 70 degrees right now. Feels like it right now. Take a look at this. Winds north at 13 miles per hour, gusting to 23. You have a high UV index of 7. You're moderate on the 58 air quality. And ragweed pollen is up high there. I guess it could be because of that hurricane. It's hard to say. Dry conditions right now will continue, believe it or not. But tonight, 10% chance, partly cloudy, windy this evening, and in that part, 68 degrees for northwest winds, 20 to 30 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15. Could occasionally gust to 40, so that's probably after that storm. Sunshine, high near 80 degrees for tomorrow, and 10% chance of showers, mainly clear though, 72 degrees, wind south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's for Manteo, North Carolina. But you're under active storm surge warning there from that storm. And you got to imagine there's a really good reason for that. So if you're in there, please be careful. Right now, though, here in Clinton at the Mayor Farms at Eagle Point Station and our GJRB studios just above the main avenue, Lions Shopping District, 74 degrees, feels like 75. Winds north at 8 miles per hour right now, gusting to 14. Relative humidity is at 58%, dew point 59. Barometric pressure, 29.97 inches of mercury. Moderate in the air quality right now, 36 degrees, 36 on the good air quality, no pollen. Dry conditions continue. 10% chance of precipitation. Clear skies tonight. Low 53. Winds north-northwest at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies in the morning. We'll then give way to some cloudy skies during the afternoon. High of only 77. With west-northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Cloudy with occasional showers late tomorrow night. This is for tomorrow night. It's 57. Winds northeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and we have a 40% chance of showers. Once again, at our North End studios here in Clinton, 74 degrees. And it's weather on the fives. Always 25 and 45 minutes past the hour on all music shows, 25 and 55 on all talk shows, and any time in the hour that ends in 5. Weather on the fives. Yeah. And I'm Gary J. Rustin with you on GJRB Online. Glad you could be with me, bringing you the best in music here on GJRB Online. We have the Spring Mountain Band coming up and new music from Mr. Grant coming your way. But right now, it's time. Once again, you're reiterating what I had just mentioned earlier, we'll be on the air again tomorrow afternoon for one show only, and that is the Best of Jazz. Maybe on the air Sunday to see what happens on Sunday. We're going to kind of kick back and relax, but otherwise I'll probably bring you some Christian programming. Our church services and Bible study will be broadcast. And then I'm going to take a day off on Monday. I got to get some cleaning up to do and some production. But they'll be back on the air on Tuesday morning for Gary J in the Morning live. So wake up with us for that right here on GJRB. And that's what's coming up this week. Also coming up this week on GJRB Online next Friday afternoon, we'll be on the air live for the Gary Wrestling Program Freestyle Friday Talk Show Edition. So tune in for that next Friday afternoon right here on GJRB Online. 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific, right here on GJRB Online. So check that out. Right now, though, this is brand new music from Mr. Grant. He always loves when we play his music. This is a brand new piece of music. Absolutely fabulous. Sit back, relax, and enjoy it. It's called It Was Always You on Smooth Afternoon. Great piece of music. hearing that a lot here on GJRB. It's fabulous. New music from Mr. Grant. It's called It Was Always You on GJRB Online. Gary J. Russes, we're wrapping up our smooth afternoon. I want to thank you all for listening today. We've always got some great jazz here on the radio, here on Spreaker. And if you like our programming, please hit that like button on any one of my parts of this program. And I know you're out there listening because I see the numbers go up on the playlist, you know. So that's always, you know, one of those great things about doing this stuff is having the audience out there hitting that like button and let me know that you're enjoying the program here on GJRB Online. Always fabulous when I get that. I enjoy it. Hey, tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to get ready for that little feature we always do here on this program where we talk about our podcasters. You know, those are the ones that bring us such great programs here on this GJRB. You know what I'm saying? These are the fabulous folks. And I love just talking about them. So we got them coming up with that here. And we're going to bring it to you in a few minutes here on GJRB Online. Let you know all the great people that I like to have a little bit more time to do that. So we're going to do that in the next segment and wrap up our show, our conclusion of our show here on GJRB Online. So tune in for that. And right after that, don't forget to tune in to King David Jazz. It's always fabulous stuff. That's 24/7 Jazz. Just follow that on the GJRB. Just go to the GJRB page. That's GJRB Online Network, www.spreaker.com/user/, let's see, what is that? 512-525-512-0525. And or just go into my Spreaker public site. And you can do that by going into my Twitter and going in. I'm the Radio Maniac. So check that out, okay? And you can put in your